And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we back with another one. Now, today we have another epic Marvel VeVe comic book drop. Now, I know we're getting spoiled. I think a lot of people are taking for granted what's going on right now, just because we've had comic book drop after another. But it's another Marvel licensed asset, and I think that's huge. So let me dive into the details right here. Today we have Amazing Spider-Man number 50 with again some VeVe exclusive variant covers, which it almost makes me want to cop another one of those first ever VeVe exclusive covers just because I know how valuable they're going to be. I wanted to cop another ultra rare, but I got one of each. We have total editions, 30,000 total editions of these. Now the common there's only 21,000, the uncommon there's 5,000, the rare 2,350. The ultra rare, there's 1,050. And of course, the secret rare, there's only 600 of these. So I think what's happening right now, if there's a little bit of excitement that's been lost, I feel like just with these comic book drops, people realize that there's going to be a lot of comic books. But here's the thing, a lot of people got a little bit too comfortable, people were taking for granted basically all these first appearances that were dropping with the collectibles just because we had first appearance after first appearance dropping. And now people are realizing how kind of scarce and hard it is to get. People are double back, going back and grabbing the collectibles. So I think just because we have another comic book drop, I wouldn't sleep on it. These are, again, like I said, another Marvel licensed asset. So anything licensed by a big brand, I think is going to be huge down the line. So shout out to everybody tuning in. Let me just tweet this out real quick. Again, we got the drop in about 20 minutes. One thing about the comic books I think is huge is that VeVe has their own exclusive covers with them. Meaning, I believe it's the common that is the traditional cover, but then they're going to make their own exclusive covers just for VeVe. That's another reason why I think the Marvel Mighty set is slept on because right now, the only way to get the first appearance Captain America in digital format is the Marvel Mighties. And Marvel Mighties is an exclusive IP just for VeVe. So it's actually a blessing that the Captain America first appearance is the Marvel Mighties because that means that no other platform is going to be able to have the first appearance Captain America, which may not seem like a big deal right away, but in a couple years down the road, I think it's just going to be huge. I'm going to put this out on Instagram real quick. Again, if you guys are new to YouTube, just tuning in, you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it's VeVe NFT Collection. That's my VVIG. Hopefully, I'm going to go through some methods with you guys too as well today. Really, just my method, the way I like getting the collectibles the best on the drops. No, I don't have luck every single time, but for whatever reason, I've been having success lately. So, live for the drop, link in the bio. All right, now we got that out there. December in the building. How we doing? December, did you ever get your market access back yet? Please tell me yes. All right, we got 19 minutes for the drop, so we still got some time. I like these covers a lot. Here's the common, uncommon, what these covers look like. Here we have the rare, ultra rare. I really like the ultra rare. And then the secret rare. So I think this, these comic book covers, they look amazing. I love the ultra rare. I think ultra rare looks the best. Mixed in with that, I like the common a lot on this one. The common, ultra rare. Secret rare looks pretty cool too. Big fan of these. I do think, one day I'm going to get a secret rare. So hopefully today, if I strike out on anything, a lot of people have been striking out on the comic books and it just shows how much harder they're getting. But hopefully I do lock one in today. I've been having pretty good success lately. So 30,000 mints portfolio said. So you have a shot today. Exactly. I mean, they're going to still sell out in a second, but again, you're going to have a little bit more success. Most likely your odds are a little bit better than having, a Toy Tokyo 2000 secret rare drop. So Oh, okay, it's still restricted, so hopefully, I talked to some people. They said they're gonna work on it. Hopefully, we get you back soon. What's up, brother? Audible in the building. Yo, good luck today, brother. Cheers. Good luck today. Love the covers today. Yeah, me too. I think the covers look amazing. You've been doing a good job on them. Common and ultra rare. Yup, let's go. Yeah, it's a beast too. I like, those are the three I like a lot. Um, the common, I would have to rank them. If I was to rank them, I would probably rank them ultra rare as number one. That's my favorite by far too. Then it's between the secret rare and common. I'm gonna go secret rare just because I'll give the odds to the better one, secret rare, and then the common. Then I'd probably say rare. Rare is kind of growing on me actually, just black and white. And then the uncommon. Trim the beard, I see. Yep, had to trim it up a little bit. I think I trimmed it up yesterday, last stream, but it'll grow back. All right, again, let me just put it out there how we get to these comics. So I still have people saying they don't know how to get to the comic section. So I know everybody tuning in, they probably know, but just in case new user finds a stream, they want to figure out how. Once you're on the VeVe home screen, the store. Let me get rid of this comment real quick. Once you're on that store screen right there, boom, all you got to do is click up this switcher screen. Change it from collectibles to comics. All your comics pop up. Again, you're in the store tab from down below. Then you just click the Spiderman, scroll down, and that's where you're going to see the drop time. Again, I'm going to count down. I think you can see seconds, right? So if that was 0 seconds, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, click. That's how I do it. And for some reason, that synchronized rhythm just works the best for me. I don't spam it or anything like that, so it's working out the best. Fun under the sun says good luck, Johnny. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yep, good luck to you as well. I'm feeling good about this one. I hope it gets delivered kind of quick. I love when they get delivered before the market opens because I see a lot of people, they've been having kind of the same problem. It gets delivered after the market opens. That way the market opens and you don't really know which one to buy because your comic still hasn't been delivered yet. So again, you got to think they're trying to deliver 30,000 comic books all at once. So it's got to take some time, but they've been doing a great job because I remember in the very beginning, it took maybe sometimes 3 hours before I got my comic book. And also a lot of people like that wait, right? A lot of people like to wait a couple hours because it builds up anticipation. But the only problem for me is when I'm streaming, I'm trying to, show people what I got. So I'm glad that whatever happened, the comic books have been getting delivered pretty quickly. So December saying I won't spam the buy button. I think that's the reason I got restricted. Maybe you're using a bot, December. Maybe you're fooling me, right? Just kidding. I don't think you are. Big supporter. Good luck to everyone, yo. And plus, I think if you were using a bot, you'd be getting a lot more collectibles too. So I don't think you're using a bot. I wouldn't spam it though, honestly. Just because, like you said, I didn't want to take the chance of getting flagged my account by like the automated system again being a bot, or even just because I felt like I don't know, I didn't have trust in just spamming it, and like at least when the timing mechanism that I use, I feel like I have control over it. CryptoCade. That was Crypto Code. CryptoCade said, "What's up, Johnny? Good luck. I hope I can get my first secret rare comic today. If I even get one. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get one. Good luck today. I hope you do get one as well. If you get a secret rare, congrats. I'm gonna try to get one. Hopefully, I'm due for one, right? I'm not really mad about it because I do have a bunch of secret rares already, and I wish I knew I got points for holding secret rares just because I let one of my duplicate secret rares go like a couple of days before they announced that. And I was like, oh man, I hope that doesn't kill me in the Master Collector program. I didn't think duplicates of the same one were going to count. So I was like, I don't mind letting this one go. But I wish I didn't let it go. I am going to try to double back and get it, but hopefully not having it for those few days, a week or two. I hope it doesn't kill me in the point systems because I think I got a good chance to be possibly the top Master Collector, which is absolutely mind blowing. Honestly, I just feel so grateful to even be in the consideration. Just because, not only I think a lot of whales watching, if they are watching, whale watching, they may think that they have more sets than me, more collectibles, so they're going to be able to definitely be on top. But there's a big part of the Master Collector program that's a lot of people aren't thinking about, that I think I may be in the top tier of. So hopefully, weighing the both sides, I feel like I got a good chance possibly. My rare Thor is awesome. I like the black and white. I agree. Yeah, no, some black and white comics look awesome, and the Thor one's a great one, right? The Thor one, Marvel just kind of teased about that character coming out in a lot more platforms. We don't know if a movie's going to be made, etc. But especially just because of how low mint the Thor is, I think the low mint rare is like 1,000 editions, maybe. JR Fitness, let's go. Again, everybody, we got 12 minutes and 15 seconds to drop. Love this time of the day. That's one thing about the VeVe drops. It gets the adrenaline going. It's a little bit more exciting than just a random queue. I don't know what they're going to do in the future. They talked about having the lottery ticket system to where we may not be able to go for the exact drop that we want in the future, but we'll see. We'll see. Punch in the building. Yo, let's go. Growler idea, Fantastic Four, Secret Rare. Nope. I have all the comic books, common, a lot of rares, some uncommon, but I don't have any secret rares. Drop day, baby. Let's get it. Yep. The only secret rares I have are the collectibles. My dude. And a lot of that's just because I haven't got one on the drop. And I don't love comic books to where I want to sell my collectibles for them. Maybe if I was trying to make the most, most possible return on investment and I was willing to risk some things, maybe I would try to sell a couple collectibles for a couple secret rares and then try to sell the secret rares to double back and get the collectibles. But then, that's kind of just ruining my whole master plan for this. I want to just get it and hold most of the time because those collecting points are going to accrue daily. So a lot of people who sold their collectibles, sold their set for secret rare comics, is it going to work out in the end? Who knows? We don't really know the exact details, but I want to hold all my sets as long as possible. The only ones I'm selling are going to be my duplicates. So in my head, I'm going to be holding all these sets from day one, essentially, especially with all the app activity that I've done, and I've never stopped. So yeah, me neither. I haven't got a secret rare yet. Well, besides the collectibles, of course. Master JD Collector, let's go. Man, I'm hoping. It would just make, everything that I've been talking about just that much more perfect. The songs, everything. We got 9 minutes, 50 seconds to the drop. Yeah, Punch. Hopefully we get one today. I've gotten pretty lucky, though. I can't even say I haven't got lucky in the drop. I've got a couple ultra rares. I've sold a couple ultra rare comic books just to double back and get more sets. The only ultra rare comics that I'm holding right now is the first ever VeVe exclusive cover. And that's the one that I'm keeping. I'm not selling that one. That one's going to be one of the most expensive ones, I think. That's a good question. We don't really know. How much value do you think secret rares will have in comparison to sets? It's a good question. Great question. I don't know. I think holding secret rares will definitely be valuable. But I think completing sets, because up at the top, I mean, you're showing off how many full sets you were able to complete. I think completing a full set is going to be huge. Because think about just the Harley Quinn, right? Just the Harley Quinn Red and Black to start off season 3. To complete that set is almost like $1,000. Most average people don't even have $1,000 to spend. So, I mean, I think completing a full set is going to be huge. Some people are asking if like 5 sets are enough. I don't think it's going to be just on your sets, though. I think that's just going to be a big weighted portion of points. Meaning, if you want to rank up, you need, 500 points. You may need to complete a set because that's going to give you those 500 points. But think of how expensive, just 3 to 5 sets are going to be. So for me, someone who's holding like I've held probably close to 30 cents and 30 sets since like the first couple of months maybe. Maybe not that many. Maybe it was like 20 sets or so. I've been completing all the sets I possibly can. So Spider-Man with 500 editions will go to 8K soon. People are sleeping on it. Only 500 editions. No, you're absolutely right. I agree. I think the reason why people are sleeping on that Guala is just because it's another Spider-Man, right? We've already seen the first ever Marvel license was the Spider-Man. So this Riley one is kind of like people are confused by it, etc. If it was the first ever Spider-Man, there's 500 editions. You can bet that Secret Rare is going over like 15K. But no, I agree. I think that will be probably 8K soon. Definitely over 5K. What is it right now? Like 3? It started off at like 1 something. Um, I agree with that though. Definitely, it'll be up there. Audible says I have Captain America Ultra Rare as my best one. That's still a good one, man. Definitely still a good one. Captain America is one of the best looking collectibles too. I think. The only thing that's kind of hurting it in like the people's eyes is that FA tag. That's the only thing that's hurting it. Which I got that secret rare on the drop, so I was really, kind of disappointed just because it would have been so much more valuable if it did have the FA tag. But it's still huge. I mean, Captain America and the way it looks is just unbelievable. But I do own one comic secret rare. Nice, man. Punch, which secret rare do you own? Unbelievable. The fact that they did retroactive just meant everything to me. I was like, let's go. I love VeVe so much more. I didn't even think it was possible. But just because they know that like there's gonna be huge whales that come in, right? People who spend $500,000 and be like, I'm a master collector. Well, it's like, well, how am I supposed to compete? Because I feel like maybe I'm a bigger collector, but I just don't have the funds, the money. So they're gonna know that like, okay, well, this person's loved this app for this long. He's been engaged with the community for this amount of time. So he's held almost all his collectibles. Like I've never sold one for profit, not one that I took straight profits for. If I ever sold a collectible, it's to reinvest in another collectible or to buy Omi. like that's what I'm about to do is sell maybe a couple duplicates just to buy more Omi. Like that's the only thing I would do. I don't think I would ever just sell a collectible right now just to pocket profit. I'm just gonna reinvest that money. I'd rather live broke right now. I mean, I've been broke for years. I'm not afraid to be broke for a little bit longer and just keep reinvesting. Brendan in the building. How we doing? How we doing? 5 minutes to drop. What up, gang? How we doing? me on the other hand, have been very unlucky. But yo, I'm still here. Let's go. Let's bring that luck to all the live stream viewers. Let's go, Secret Rare. Comment in the live chat, Secret Rare. Comment right now in the live chat, Secret Rare. And it's gonna bless at least one person in this live stream today with a Secret Rare. That's a new thing. We just gotta everyone just spam Secret Rare. just for a minute. Bring some VeVe gods to the action. Whole fam in the building. Let's go. Secret Rare, Secret Rare. Luck to all 100%. Yep. Oh, that's one of the Secret Rare collectibles I don't have, brother. Don't have that. Don't have the lucky Secret Rare. Let me show you the ones I do have real quick. I don't have that many. I only have maybe 5, I want to say. All right, so I have the Captain America Secret Rare. I have the Ultraman poster Secret Rare. I have the Dragon Girl all gold Secret Rare. I have the Spider-Man first Marvel collectible Secret Rare. And then I have the Hooverville Labbit from Frank Kozik's Secret Rare. So those are mine. How many is that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Yep. Nothing crazy, but I think those 5 secret rares will definitely hold some weight. But I think it's the sets. I have 40 sets right now. Well, technically, I have more because of duplicates. But I'm close to my goal of 30. I'm at 29 right now. Is that sets you're talking about? Brendan, that's big. Like think about, and you're young too, right? You said, like, think about someone joining the app right now. They want to complete 5 sets. That's near $5,000 right there. Probably more, because I don't know how many sets are under 1K. I mean, maybe they just complete a set. Okay, so maybe not all sets are close to 1K. Maybe some sets are closer to 400. So still, that's a ton of money right there. I mean, 5 sets at the minimum, 400 each. Most people don't have that kind of money just to blow, right? So even 10 sets is a lot. I have 30 or so collectibles. December, what's your favorite, or what's your like number one collectible that you have that like you do not want to sell? It really does get so expensive. All right, y'all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, someone's calling me right now. It's not good. I definitely got to put this on Wi-Fi or do not disturb. Someone's trying to call me right during the drop, messing up my timing. Nice. What's the price right now? Do you know what the price of the Ben Riley Uncommon is? Because I bought the same thing for about that. I might have bought mine for like 115. I think they should have too. I think they should have left it, but you know, technically, I guess Marvel Mighties is, so I'm cool with that. I stocked up on Mad FA Captain America Marvel Mighties. Minute 30. Minute 30. Trying to get to these comments before we go, but we got a lot of them. I'm gonna get to everybody spamming Secret Rare real quick. Let's go. Secret Rare, Secret Rare. That's awesome. Um, minute left, y'all. I'll get to this question right after this. Definitely Todd's up there. 50 seconds. Time's getting close. It's almost crunch time. Let's get it, y'all. All right. Should I go this way, right? All right. Again, we got how much time's left? 35 seconds. I'll go like this. 25. Let's go, baby. Good luck to everybody today. Feel nervous for some reason. Hopefully we get it. All right. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Click. I was just late. A little late. But I think I still got it. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I'm just going to wait for the green truck to pop up. Let's go. See, I was a little late. If that was like a 2,000 collectible drop, I wouldn't have got it. No shot. I didn't want to press it early. Kind of freaked out at the very end there, but just wanted to lock one in. I don't know why it's not zooming in. Oh, there we go. 2231. I'll take it all day. Let's go. Another one in the books. Buy now button. Unable to reserve. I mean, this is what they mean by rebound, right? Buy now button's there. So sometimes if you keep pressing it, you may be able to luck in and just get one. So like right now, I will just keep pressing it. Just in case, you know. I might get a rebound. I might get something. Tip slam. Blake Griffin might lock one in. Imagine getting the secret rare on the rebound. Oh my gosh. Got one pending, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm tweeting this out. My bad, y'all. How to put the link in here. If you guys got one, send a picture of the, whatever, the collectible or the green truck, and I'll retweet you. All right, so this question right here. Outside of Donnie, top 3 collectibles holding more future worth. Oh, more future worth. Well, that's a good question. I'll have to think about that. I still think Todd. I think Todd's going to be huge. I think Todd's going to be like, I think Todd's going to be 50 to 100K easily. It's just a matter of time, right? I don't know how long, in what time frame. I think it's going to be more than that maybe one day. That's a good question, though. It's a good question. It's a really good question. I loved how everyone was just spamming secret rare. You are so good. Usually they're pretty clean. Yeah, stop calling me. You hear that? Yeah, I did hear that. Yep. The commons, man. I stocked up. I got maybe like 6 of them, I think. Nice, Josh. Congrats. Ah, Taj. I don't know if airplane mode works, to be honest. And I use Wi-Fi. I use Wi-Fi a lot. Paz, is that no luck? You didn't get one, brother? Frenelations in the building. Let's go, my guy. Missed the drop, hit the restock. Does that mean you got the rebound, brother? I tried going for the rebound, didn't work out. Let's go. OBL in the building, orange bag. Hey, bro, how did you how did you do, dude? Not a for me. Gave it a wee go, but no joy. Dang, orange bag didn't get one. I was able to snag one. I got one. I got lucky. I thought I was gonna be a little bit late, so I got lucky. I feel like if there was a drop that was like 2,000 editions, I don't think I would have got that one. I was a little bit late. Took a loss. Punch. Yeah, dang it. Do you press once these drop? You should try to go back, rewind a little bit, and go exactly of me doing the drop, and maybe you'll be able to find out. I count down exactly like, timer and when I click it. I try to go like a second right after 0 hits. Let's go. The fam got one though. That's awesome. Dang, Paz didn't get one. My guy, Pazmania, no luck. What's the glitch that you're talking about, Doctor Strange? Ever since the glitch, I stopped using Wi-Fi. I've been missing on drops. About to go back to Wi-Fi. Hit or miss, right? It's like as soon as you stop using it, it works again. As soon as you start using it, it stops working. I've only used Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure. Like Blake Griffin on the tip slam, Frenelations was. Anthony, it's been tough. It has been tough. We used to be team common, and we kind of used to be like upset about it, and now we're team no drop. It's the truth. really is the truth. Now it's like I wish we were Team Common. Noise. As long as someone in the fam gets something, it's all a win for us. Appreciate you. Exactly. I want to see you get one though. I know you've been kind of struggling, I think, on drops, you said, right? So I want to see OBL get some drops. Try looking at the timing. I feel like people are either hitting it too early or I'm not sure. But maybe it's just not the timing. Maybe it's just I'm getting lucky. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I don't double tap. I don't know. I just tap as soon as I see zero hit, I wait 1 second, and that's when like the buy now is like able to click, and that's when I press it. I try usually timing the buy now popping up. This time I waited for it to pop up and then I pressed it, which I thought was gonna be too late, but LOL just got the text. My roommate got me one. Also gonna try lightning the Ethernet cable. Yeah, so I have an Ethernet cable right now, which I've gotten drops too. You guys see me not use one and get it, but can I see? Can I show? Maybe. All right, so it's just like a box that like plugs into your laptop, and then the other side is like a charger. Like you just plug the charger end into it, and what that does is it just you don't have to use the cordless Wi-Fi. Basically, it just your connection is just straight through to the internet. So maybe that might help. Plus, my internet I upgraded, so I feel like that probably helped more. But again, I got a few drops before I upgraded too, so I think that helps, but it's not like everything. That's always great. Nice to meet you. I do not know how to say your name, so I did not want to butcher that live for you. But nice to meet you. VeVe is the dream team. So agree. I think you got that from the Crypto Far West. Legendary film. And it is. Akomi really is the dream team. You got Dan, you got David, you got Al Khan. Then you have people like Reese, Trevor, Noah, and Alex now. Like, they just make them a great team. It's truly like one big family, honestly. And just happy to be a part of it. Happy to help them every way I possibly can. And it's just been amazing. Snagged one. Let's go. Sounds like you got one late. Did you get one on the rebound audible? Dr. Strange said during the market restriction week, some couldn't log in with Wi-Fi, so I was locked out of the marketplace feed. I was locked out of the marketplace and the feed, but could still be in the drops, just not on Wi-Fi. App wouldn't load. Haven't tried since. Okay, that's really strange. Interesting that happened. Hopefully, you go back to Wi-Fi and it starts working this time. Do you get most of the drops, Johnny? I used to do it well when I was in Canada with a line gate. Now back in France, I can't get any, even with the Ethernet connection. I've actually been having really good success on the drops lately. I don't get it every time, but I would say majority of the drops I do get, and I think I don't know what it is. I keep saying it's because of this timing mechanism. I don't really know if it is. It's just the way that I do it, and that I've been having success. So I mean, maybe it is just because of that. Maybe it's luck too. I don't know exactly what it is because, like you said, people have still missed out with the Ethernet connection. Some people have great internet, still don't get it. People with bad internet do get it, but then when they don't get it, they could say it's because of the internet. So I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with the timing. I think people are pressing it too early. That's what I think. Ping will likely reduce. How much lower does the cable make your ping? I've never done a comparison, honestly, but I know it's pretty low right now. Like it's pretty good. I think that's low, right? You want a low ping. Um, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good right now. Maybe I should test it without the Ethernet cable in right now. Will I be able to? No, because my mic's plugged into it. My mic and my webcam are plugged into the cable. So what I should do is last live stream I did a speed test of what my ping is with the Ethernet cable. Next drop, if it's a comic book that's not like crazy important or anything, I should do the drop without the Ethernet cable, and I'll give you guys a speed test of what it is without the Ethernet. Because I'm pretty sure it was like less than 10. It was like 9 or 8 or something like that, ping wise, I want to say. If you go back to the live stream, like right before the drop at some point, I did do it. So maybe I'll have to do the next one and compare it. Let's go. Pretty good mints too. I'm gonna try to repost some people real quick. We got one. Oh, 615 Spidey. That's good. Let's go, Crypto Dan. Try timing gate instead of a line gate today. Bring on the secret rare. Yeah, I'm so happy that I have like my own. That's hilarious. My own gate. I got rhythm gate, or people are calling it timing gate. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Yeah, this is great. I think it's hilarious. People are calling it rhythm gate, timing gate. Oh my god, December still no log. December, you gotta get it. What are you doing wrong? You gotta be like just so close. There's just like you're just missing it or something. Let's go. I gotta make like a tip jar or something. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Let's go, man. I'm so happy just helping people out, man. Because I know it's frustrating. I probably shouldn't have told people just because it's gonna get out, and then I'm not gonna be able to get one anymore. But honestly, I felt the same way with VeVe, right? Like when I was going on a marketing campaign early March, there was points where I was like, should I be doing this, or should I just be trying to save up and buy all these collectibles right now? But I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna promote it, tell the world about this right now. I'm trying to bring on millions of people by myself. Just tell the world. And I didn't know it was working, honestly, but now, there's points where I'm just like, should I have, stocked up on more before I told everybody? But yeah, start getting roommates instead of more pets. That's a good question about holding it down. I'm not positive. I'm not positive on that. Oh, that's awesome. That's a good one to get. Let's go. That's awesome. I am French Johnny. We love you very much for French. Thank you. Well, I love all you people out there. Marthy02. Shout out again. Portfolio. My friend in Canada is still getting all the drops with a line gate. Wow. So line gate still works, huh? Brendan got one. I played a rhythm game on Xbox called Dumper. I think that helped with my timing too. Let's go. The Johnny Gate. That's hilarious. Yeah. Let me know if you guys use Johnny Gate. That's hilarious. I like the timing mechanism, man. When I use the timing mechanism, it just works for me for some reason. Like, because the buy now button pops up. So instead of just like being reaction, I mean, reaction could work too. That's pretty much what I did today. But if you can time it, you're just getting there quicker. Why not Johnny Gate? Yeah, I like Johnny Gate. You scamming me, JD. Got nothing on rhythm game. Isn't that funny? Just press it late, everybody. Press the buy button late. I'm telling you, it works. That's funny. That could be looked at as a scam, I guess, right? I'm telling people to press it late, so I get it all. Your method worked for me today. Let's go. The Johnny Dunn method. It's not really late, right? It's like as soon as zero pops up, people are pressing it because they want to be first. They're waiting until like 3, 2, 1, 0 go. And that's gonna be too early. Like you're not it doesn't let you get in that early. So you're just gonna press it and it's gonna be like unable to reserve collectible, and you're gonna be like, dang it, you know. But it's because it's like not open yet. You have to wait. That's when it hits 0, 0, 0, it's almost like hitting 1 second. Think of it like that. Natural for a musician to use timing. You know what's funny though? I'm not a natural musician, honestly. I'm like a natural golfer, like an athlete. But I guess athlete has the timing too in it. But music kind of just came like out of nowhere. Really, music came in 2018. I was just trying to figure out something like a way to just make it, like a way to just do something. And I found music and I started loving it and just start getting a little bit better here and there along the way. Learned a lot. Still no pro, but definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. VeVe took a lot of my attention and focus and time away from it, but eventually I'll get back into the music grind. 3, 2, 1, 0, click error. I think you're too early. I'm gonna try rhythm. Matt Top said, "Hey Johnny, I make beats. Let's go." If you ever want to send me beats, man, I'm always down to hear some beats. I did your technique and I'm dropping it. Let's go. Good vibes. Nice, man. I agree. Secret Rare looks really clean. Okay, so a line gate still works. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Maybe that's what it is, maybe just it's like timing mixed with reaction. So it's like a perfect combination for me, I feel like. I feel like I'm almost going to like I'm like competing on drop day. I feel like it's a game day or something like that almost. So maybe that's why, right? I kind of have a little bit of music background just in the past few years, and then mixed with like being an athlete my whole life, I have like the reaction time to just do well. Which I think, a lot of people may start to say, like, oh, well, it's not fair for people who don't have reaction time. So let's do like a queue system. Which, I mean, maybe technically they may do that because of that. But I think more so if they do a queue system, it's going to be because they have millions of users, and just trying to compete with 1,000 collectibles with a million is going to be literally impossible. So I don't know what their system's going to be in the future. I know they've talked about how master collector points, you're going to be able to wager those to get into like a drop lottery system, which tells me they probably are game planning on some kind of queue, which if it is a queue system like that, I think it's really going to it's going to shine a light on how valuable these big collections that we do have, because it's going to be even harder to get a big collection if it's just completely random, right? It means like you're not in control. So I think it will be interesting. Oh, you already saw what you got, huh? Interesting. Can't wait for delivery. I'm around that mid range. Yeah, me too. I still haven't got mine yet. I'm feeling like I may get a secret rare today. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. I just got a feeling. I'm just gonna lose my mind if I do get one. I'll tell you that right now. Now I like these covers a lot. I'm looking at them right now in the Medium article. Like I said, the ultra rare I am loving the ultra rare, and then I think I like the secret rare the best. Secret rare, and then the common, and then the rare, and then the uncommon. That's probably how I'd rank it. I'm trying to vision right now the ultra rare and secret rare just coming right through my phone. Really, okay. Brandon says he only likes the common and the secret rare. Okay. Oh, I like the ultra rare one a lot. He said he's not really digging these ones. Interesting. I think they'll kind of grow on you, honestly, but maybe I'm wrong. Do you think any of the catalysts will be reached this month? Catalyst is in like what's coming for VeVe, basically. I do. If not, I think maybe early November. Um, I think it'll be close. I'm gonna retweet some more people. I just put out a tweet and said I can't tell if I like just Dragon Bat better or not. It looks clean. The mashup I did looks cleaner without Powerpuff Girl's face on it, but I got it looks more like an alien almost with her face on it. Willow Kid got two. Got lucky with one. Hope it's not a common, but if it is, oh well. That's funny. My God, Patrick Clark, second. Wow, it does look like Dragon Girl Gooch. Crazy. All right. If so, which one? Real talk. I do think so. I think some of the catalysts that will be reached. I think the transition to immutable Lex. Now it may not be right away. It's just right away as in meaning like it may not be every single collectible on immutable X. But I think by the end of this month, we'll start to see maybe possibly the first wave. Could be early November. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I hate putting dates on it too. Yeah, MTL will be here. I mean, I think that's going to be again. That's not going to be for like everybody, but I think like the first wave of people, maybe like the first wave who was able to get into that market right away. Um, I think they'll be able to begin to withdraw. And I don't think everybody's going to do that. A lot of people have been worrying like, oh well, people are just going to cash out right away. Well, why would you if you get rewarded for holding, right? So I think they're going to try to align those two things up. Same. Let's go for a secret rare. Yo, same. That's how I drink my coffee, brother. Let's go, Brendan. He knows the deal. I don't use any sugar. I just use French vanilla cream, and it's banging. I love it. Yep, the VeVe exclusive are the rare and ultra rare. Yeah, it takes a little bit to deliver. What do you eat or drink before it drops? So actually, I don't eat anything. Um, Maybe that's a bad thing, just because my stomach's been bothering me a lot in the mornings for some reason when I wake up. I'm not sure why, but I mean, I just come on the stream just because I love you guys, love the community, and I want to stream the drops for you guys. But other than that, I probably wouldn't have streamed just because in the mornings, every time I've been waking up for the past week, my stomach's been feeling terrible lately. Um, but then I come on the stream and I kind of wake up and everything's fine. But I haven't been eating in the morning. I just drink a little bit of coffee, um, with French vanilla cream, as Brendan would say. No sugar, just straight coffee and a little bit of French vanilla cream, and that's it. My eating habits have been really bad lately, honestly. VeVe's taken a hold of my entire life. I guess that's when you say an addiction is real, right? It's more so the grind though. It's not really just VeVe. It's the grind of like building the community and everything. Um, but I will get back to like more of a, I guess normal habits. I guess you would say. But I don't really like to eat too much in the mornings either. If I did, it'd just be like eggs or something like that. Um, Nothing too crazy. It's called Omi Gut. That's hilarious. This has actually been my problem. This is actually why I haven't been eating in the mornings really, just because it's not good to eat before bed, but I have been eating before bed, and so maybe that's probably why. If you buy something from the marketplace, it goes away. Oh yeah, like your stomach. That's hilarious. It's because it's taking away all your time. Definitely got to leave time to get some exercise. That's also one thing about goth that's helped too, big time. It's almost like, yoga. It's almost like my way to just meditate during the day, a couple hours, and just get away from everything. Um, yeah, exactly. It's been my problem lately. I would say it's probably actually why my stomach's been feeling awful in the morning, just because I've been eating terrible, like just not a good diet, and it's been like late night. But let's go. This is gonna be the most epic live stream. If me and a couple of you guys get the secret rare, it's gonna be unbelievable. People won't believe it actually. I don't, we have DC Direct. So, DC Comics is like a different line, I want to say. Um, but there hasn't been any confirmation or deny of that just yet. I don't think. That's an oxymoron. Loaded fries and then salads. So it's like you'll you'll go for a meal of like loaded fries with like bacon and everything. And then a few hours later, you're like, you know what? Gotta start eating healthy, eat a salad. Oh, you mean like the fiber optic? That's one thing I don't have, but that would make it faster, I think. But it's like crazy expensive, I believe. I don't really know if that's worth it. To be honest, could be wrong. Let me check. Let me check. Let me see what we got. Still pending. I like when it's pending, baby. Let's go. I did not mean to click on that, Brendan. You typed that way too fast. I'm not clicking on that one. I like cold pizza before it drop. Why? See, I'm not a big fan of cold pizza. I kind of like heating up in the toaster oven, make it crispy. My body consists of like 50% pizza. Honestly, me too. That's been a huge problem lately, Josh. I've been eating way too much pizza. Brendan, I probably wouldn't do that. Because then you got to be focused, man. You got to be laser sharp on those drops. If you do that, you might be too lazy. You may forget to click the button. You may miss the drop. Josh, you guys are going wild in the chat. I'm not bringing those up. Yeah, I used to meditate and exercise every morning from 6 hours, or from 6:30 to 9. Maybe threw me out of my routine. Eating burgers and pizza in front of YouTube VeVe content for months. That's actually hilarious. That's really funny, man. All right, so we got the common Spider-Man, $17. We got the uncommon Spider-Man, $40. Market is open. We got the rare, $199. We got the ultra rare, $899. And the secret rare, 3K. Yeah, VeVe's made me a nervous wreck. I mean, drops are intense, right? Especially because now we're on the ball, right? We're all on our toes waiting for a secret rare to drop or a secret drop. We don't know when it's coming. Plus, the news that drops is just daily, which is a great thing. Common $15. Common feels pretty cheap. Uncommon 39, but then it goes to 60. Interesting. We have the rare 215. The ultra rare 780. Secret rare 2.9K. Adam Williams. Oh, Kelvin missed it. Dang, brother. Wish he got one. Wish he got one. Yeah, same. Wishing for, something solid. Hopefully we all got something solid. Brennan said the drop was 30 minutes ago and they already got me thinking when's the next drop. That's great, man. It's the truth. I mean, it just shows you how impactful VeVe is going to be for the future, right? Because I don't even think you were like a real collector before this, were you, Brendan? I knew me, I wasn't. And the fact that VeVe's got me this into collecting, just this into, because all collecting really is, once I learned what this whole space was basically back in March, it's basically just investing, but in cool things that you enjoy. So some people, that's why Gary Vee loves this whole NFT space. He loves garage selling. He's not a big fan of investing in stocks and companies that he doesn't know, etc. But he'd rather invest in physical assets, now digital assets that he was interested in. Because you're still investing. It's just you get to invest in things that you were always a fan of, instead of like that business over there that you don't know, etc. VeVe converted me into collecting. Same, man. Crazy. All right. Common 1170, huh? That seems like a steal. But then it goes to 15. The uncommons at 45. The rares at 195. The ultra rares down to 650. And the secret rare is 2.4. Never would have thought I'd own 200 plus comic books, bro. Yeah, same. I never owned one comic book my entire life. Never even really was a fan of comic books, to be honest. Like, they never did anything for me. I wasn't really a big fan. Like, I just never really got into them. VeVe drops them, I'm all about. It's like, that's how it goes. Sometimes you may not be into something in the real world and physical world, but VeVe drops it, and it makes it so much more exciting, makes it immersive, and you become a fan. Josh, he said, my pops got so much DC and Marvel comics and collectibles, and VeVe enticed it fully for me. Wow, okay. That makes so much sense. I never thought of collecting as investing. That's a great point. Yo, real talk. Real talk. It's real talk. Um, that's all it is, right? I mean, instead of spending our money on these collectibles, we could have took it and invested it in Amazon stock or that company. But to a lot of people, that's not as exciting as taking that same money and investing it in a digital asset like the first ever Spiderman, the first ever Batman, first ever Superman, or comic books. Like, you're still investing, but you actually get to invest in things that you always enjoyed your whole life. I wasn't collecting before VeVe either. That's awesome. That's awesome. I did as a little kid, but I think more so that was just because it was like a trendy thing to do with your friends, etc. Hang out with your friends, they all have Pokemon cards, so I would get Pokemon cards. But I don't really think I don't really think, I was that into collecting. Maybe I was and didn't really know it. And then VeVe kind of brought it back out of me, like it reignited it. But it all started, I started finding, I found VeVe from my mom finding my Pokemon cards that I had from when I was a little kid. And they were worth like a few $1,000s. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of need money. How do I sell these? And I tried selling them, and I realized, wow, it's a whole process. I got stuck. I was like, I need to send these out to PSA. May take like a whole year to get them back. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I just want to sell my cards, and I can't even really do it. Then I found VeVe, and I was like, oh man, this is it. The blockchain is a digital PSA. Like everything gets verified, authenticated instantly because of the blockchain. I'd rather buy a fin, yeah, than any other $40 stock. I agree. Yeah. He got jumped for his Pokemon cards? Wow. Sorry to hear that, man. Bro, my dad just found my Pokemon cards too. Wow, let's go. Found some fire ones. That's awesome, man. Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. Any first edition cards are gonna be worth money. Like, especially if it's in great condition too. Like, keep that in the case. I would double case that. Like, put it in a little plastic one and then put it in another plastic case. Um, and you may want to get that one graded, right? You may want to spend the little bit of money and the time, 6 to 12 months, to get that graded, just because it's the first edition. If that's in like great condition, that could be worth over like 10K right there. I don't know the exact details on that exact Pokemon, Articuno. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Shout out to the VV Vault too, man. Good dude. Good dude. He is a good dude. I think he does mean well, especially for the community, everything. There's always a lot of, emotions flying high with everybody in the community and him, but deep down, I think he means well. Um, and he's always shown me mad love too. So shout out to VV Vault. But yo, exactly. I've seen when I first joined VV, right? I was immediately hooked and all into it. But I kind of stepped back from it and was like, okay, is this just me or is this like everybody? And so I was looking around. I met a lot of physical collectors in the real world right away, day one. Shout out to Franelations. He's a huge physical collector in the real world. He has been for years, right? Like probably 20 plus years. And so I saw that he had a huge shoe collection. He was into physical collecting. And I saw how into VeVe he was right away too. And I was like, okay, this doesn't just have my attention. This has real physical collectors' attention. And he was telling me like this is game changing because it is saving time. You don't have to get things authenticated. And I was like, exactly. This is everything that I've been thinking. And he almost like validated for me, being such a big physical collector himself. So I was like, oh yeah, this is game changing. This is revolutionary. Same. I'm gonna have to bring mine down here in Pokemon binder and go through them with you guys. Because I had like a big red binder of like a whole bunch of cards. No. Anthony, you know what? That's a shame, but guess what? You are here now with VeVe. So don't feel like, that boat's over with. That's in the past. Can't change it. But now you're in the present. You have VeVe. You're here to able to capitalize on this moment in time. So I know we're definitely early adopters. And I do. I think VeVe will be just as big as Amazon, Google, Tesla, if not bigger. I think VeVe is going to be so similar to how Facebook's captured the entire world, how Instagram's captured the entire world, Twitter, Snapchat. VeVe is not just, collecting app. It's social media on the blockchain incorporated with all these major IP brands. Like I'm sure there's going to be other social media platforms out there on the blockchain. There's going to be other NFT platforms that try to replicate it. but VeVe has everything all encompassed in one. This is Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, and eBay all in one app on the blockchain, meaning it's going to last forever. This is revolutionary. This is like, I almost equate how OpenSea was like MySpace and VeVe is like Instagram, Facebook. Now, I think OpenSea will last probably. You know, OpenSea, they've done a lot for the NFT community already. Not trying to say anything bad about them. I just think VeVe is the next wave. VeVe is the next revolutionary wave to make everything that was done before just easy and simple. The ease of access, you know, given to everybody worldwide. Like I think VeVe is going to be that app that's on everybody's phone, like how Instagram is or Twitter is, or and that's it. It's the community behind it. We're so passionate about this to where that's why I think Dogecoin got up to almost $1 because the community behind that was so strong. They stayed together, and combined with a bunch of other things, right? The ease of access, Elon Musk. Elon Musk talking about Dogecoin definitely will blow it up. But again, if it wasn't for Robinhood, you know, if it wasn't for Dogecoin being access to everybody, that ease of access is huge. Yeah, when celebrities talk about stuff, it's gonna, you know, you'll have gains, but nothing will be parabolic like that without the ease of access. So I think with Omi and VeVe, I think they're just waiting for it to be on ETH and be everybody's able to withdraw. Then you're going to see all these influencers talk about it. And once we get on those major exchanges for Omi, you know, Coinbase, I've always said Coinbase for Omi is going to be like how Robinhood was for Doge. Like it's just going to be unbelievable. Jay Kill said, I have two Steve Pugh Harley Qs getting delivered tomorrow and a Terry Dodson. Ordered 3 months ago, finally shipped. Oh, you mean physical ones? That's awesome, man. I thought you were like joking about how like you bought them digitally and it's taking months to ship. That's hilarious. That's cool, man. Those are some cool physical ones because I know you got those in the digital one. That's cool, man. Facts. You can put people in timeout in the chat. That's hilarious. No, Eli, that's one thing that you really shouldn't do is trying to keep up with everybody else's collections. Like that's part of it, and that's one reason why I've actually stopped posting my collection as much, just because I don't want people to feel like, well, I can't get to that one collection, etc. Just because it's not about that, right? I mean, the whole point of collecting, people do like showing it off. That's the point of collecting, like my collections here. But don't feel like you can't ever get there, so that deters you. If you, the one good thing about posting my collections is I started it with only 4 or 5 collectibles. Like I posted that on YouTube as one of my first videos. And so I was looking at people who've been here since December, like, oh my gosh, I can't get to 100 collectibles. Um, but you can like use me as motivation. I did spend a lot of money, but I know a lot of people who also didn't spend a lot of money who turned their $500 collection they started with into $10,000. I try to hold all my collections, but if you wanted to try to make money in this, there's definitely room for that. If you want to try to keep flipping into more collectibles, there's room for that. Like it only takes one drop to get an ultra rare, flip that into $500 or maybe 1,000, and you can just keep flipping that way. So I would say don't look at it as just like don't be discouraged. I would use it as motivation. Like I've seen so many people start with just a couple hundred, go to a couple thousand. Crazy game, crazy game. Lost in my ESPN league by like 6 points. I should have started Mark Ingram instead of David Johnson. Crushed me. Bad decision. Lost because of that. Shout out to Reed. He beat me in the ESPN community league. Shout out to the Gale. He beat me in the Yahoo league. My team did awful this week. I had so many people just not in the right position. Kamara on bye crushed me. Some big injuries crushed me. My team just didn't perform. Did not perform. They straight up robbed my man. Dude, I never thought of video. Do you think video will enter that space like Marvel movies? I do. I think they're. I think it's going to get to a point where we're walking in people's showrooms, and say I own the first ever Batman movie, or not the first ever, but like a Batman movie as an NFT. You come to my showroom, you be able to watch the Batman movie or clips of the Batman movie. Maybe pause that, go over to a different section of my showroom, start playing the music that I have in there. They're gonna venture off, I think, in the music and the movies, TV shows. I think this is just the very beginning. 20 sets is a lot, Eli. Like you got to think, right? Think of a new user, excuse me, joining right now. Most of the people that use VeVe still haven't even joined yet. So think of someone joining right now and what it would take for them to get 20 sets. There's only a few sets that are under like $500 right now. To get the 20 sets, it's a lot. So I think that's gonna be worth a good amount. Again, I don't think it's like you need X amount of sets to be in the Master Collector program. I think they're gonna be point driven, meaning a set could be like maybe 500 points and it's worth a lot. So yeah, Brendan, crazy coins out there doing crazy numbers. It's all gearing up, man. And think about it. How many of those 68 million users on Coinbase are fans of Batman, are fans of Spiderman, are fans of Superman? Maybe the high end ones. How many of them are fans of Givenchy? Like Coinbase, like NFTs are about to go mainstream. We were right on the cusp. This is like 1999 when people were still on the cusp. Like, I don't know. You think people are really going to use their credit cards and put their credit card information on digital stores and buy stuff? Like, that's what people are thinking. And now think of how silly that sounds, right? It sounds more silly. Like, are you going to actually drive to the store and buy that? Like, one, that'll never happen. Southeast. Yeah, this is the guy right here who got lucky this week. Oh, no, you beat me, man. Good week. Good week. I should have thought about that one more, honestly. It was a bad call. I think Coach Dunn lost this week. I'll be honest. I'll put that one. I'll own up to that one. I think I lost this week. My players played, pretty decent. Good enough to get the win. Manager Coach Dunn, bad week for Coach Dunn. Coach Dunn was distracted this week. Had too many things going on. Um, Probably good amount, Brendan. But I won't do that. Thanks, brother. Good content. Been here since March. Yo, thank you, Eli. Appreciate you big time, man. Appreciate all the supports. Been here since March. You've seen the ups and downs, right? You've been through the micros of, the thing I want to keep preaching about is like all of us who are into it, we're so into it every hour, every day. So we feel the ups and downs of everything in the micro. That's what that means, like in the micro, the short term. But in the macro, in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at how far we've came in just 6 months, it's unbelievable. I do. I do think so. They might be like the first little wave that does really well in the beginning just because it's like the first thing. But VeVe's not settling to rush something, right? VeVe's been here since 2016 building something. That's what separates VeVe and Comey. All these other, projects, platforms, everything, they're cool, but like they're just getting started, right? VeVe has been here since 2016, getting the hardest. There's a reason why platforms don't have the IP that VeVe has because you can't. You can't just walk into this NFT space and say, okay, I'm creating this NFT project, you know, this year, let me get all these brands. Like, no, they've been doing this since 2016. Like, that's how hard it takes to get these, because these billion-dollar brands, they're overprotective of their IP rights. So VeVe had to do the groundwork for years. It just so happened that NFTs are now perfect timing with that. So I think VeVe will crush it in the long term. I like that Harley Quinn. That's one of the Harley Quinns I do have. I just don't think you're going to get that much money for it right now if you were to sell it. So I would try to hodl it. Kelvin, I guess that's the mistake. Yeah, I mean that you'll run into like little L's, you know, you'll learn into little lessons learned, etc. Um, but just take them as that, right? They're just paid lessons. It's almost like you pay for a lesson, and now you got the knowledge, and you know not to make the same mistake again. I think this is huge too. I think that will kind of play into a factor. I don't know how much, but I think it will. You know, they always talked about how for Marvel month, you know, tag VVX Marvel or Marvel X VV. So all these drops, I've been almost tagging them in everything I do. So hopefully, you know, they can go back and plus not only just that, I wish they were able to get the intangibles, right? You know, how many people have you influenced to join VeVe? How many people have heard about VeVe from you? Like I would love for that to somehow be retroactive, man. I feel like then I really would have a solid chance of becoming the #1 master collector. Will you keep us updated on your land purchases in the VeVeverse? I want to be your neighbor, dude. Oh, appreciate that real talk. Absolutely. So the good thing about the VeVeverse, I think, is it's all gonna be on the desktop, right? So I'm gonna be able to live stream like being in the desktop version. You know, I'm gonna be able to just live stream the very beginning of it. You know, the marketplace or whatever the desktop version looks like, the VeVeverse. You know, buying land. You know, being able to buy land, just everything. So absolutely. Do you feel concerned with being the creator of Rhythmgate? Any comment on that Johnny Dunn is a bot rumors? I will say that's false. And the correct answer is I'm actually an alien, not a robot. All right. So you got to learn the difference between a bot and an alien. There's a lot of bots, but I'm not a bot. I'm actually an alien. So Rhythmgate, that's hilarious that that's like the name of it now. Yeah, so we're gonna use income phone. I'm not sure on this big collectibles. I've never had any kind of experience with making a second account, so I don't have the information to give that to you. I would suggest only sticking to one account. Oh, he's saying the same account on 2 different phones. You know, that's interesting. I think it would be like the same thing, but I'm not positive on that. Not positive. Knowledge is power. I agree. I agree. Yeah. I'm telling you, I will do it. I will. I will live stream when we get a 3D collectible of Thor. I will live stream my hair down. All right, that's gonna be crazy because I'm self conscious about that. I don't like doing that. So the fact that I'm willing to do it on the live stream for y'all. Yeah, leaderboard would be cool, man. I'll tell you what, a leaderboard with like who's the best collector on VV. That would make me have some serious tough decisions to make. That would make me. Do I sell my duplicate Da Vinci just to have the gems to keep stacking? Would that make me sell my second duplicate Dragon Girl? Like, I may like my competitiveness would come out. I think, and I think I would try to just be the literally #1. Slide over Ray Fixie. No, that'd be tough to compete with. But I don't know. Like with a leaderboard and everything like that, I think my competitiveness would come out big time to where I'd be forced to make some big decisions. You know, do I sell my duplicates I want to profit off of to become like the best collector? Like I don't know. Oh, that's awesome, J Kill. Nice. Got a rare. You said you wanted a rare too. That's awesome. Let me check. Maybe I got one delivering. Oh, I was like, I got a comment. After all that, I thought secret rare was definitely going to be coming. But I got a comment. 2,231 mint. I'll take that all day. All right, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. A little something, something. Can we zoom in? Doesn't want to focus, so never mind. Johnny Gate is actually the most ethical way of getting a drop, isn't it? It's like, that's why I was just kidding around when I said there was a gate. Like, it's almost like me just kind of playing off all the different gates that are happening. But literally, you just press it when it shows up, like one time. Crypto Maniac in the house. What's good, brother? How we doing? How we doing? That's funny. Rare Gang, let's go. Crypto Maniac got a common gang. Let's go. We common gang, baby. I like the common. Common's cool. Probably my third favorite. Haven't got a rare since the days we were able to get 10 plus. Those were definitely the days, man. And then like the Marvel Comics #1 was like $6, $5, maybe even less. Comment, me too. Elbow cough. Dang it. Have you heard of Upload Gate? No, I haven't. What is Upload Gate, Maniac? Can you explain it to me? Is that better than Freezer Gate or Microwave Gate? Yeah, Brendan, now rare is like your favorite, right? That's great. But I have it. Last tip and trick, it's all about upload. Are you talking about like your upload speed? That one went over my head, Maniac. I don't know what you mean by that one. All right, I'm gonna go over the market prices one more time before I hop off. Oh, okay. So it's about your upload. Okay, interesting, interesting. Maybe it's a good thing then I upgraded my internet to full gig up and down. I guess that's what that meant, right? All right, so common is $20. Uncommon is $59. Ooh, rare drop. It's about 159, 154 now. Ultra rare is about 449. So, a little bit cheaper than it was. And then the secret rare. Secret rare is only 2.1K. So, not that expensive. I think it's doable. It might drop to like 1.5 maybe, but then I think it's going to go right back up. Another live stream in the books, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. All support. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, we got new drop details coming soon, so stay tuned for all the posts about that. We don't know what it's going to be just yet, but season 3 is here. It's going to be the second collectible drop of season 3. So stay tuned. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. That's where you get all the updates. Real quick, Layla Evans said, should I flip a 4-digit uncommon? If you can get a decent amount of money for it and then maybe buy the floor. But I think right now the prices are kind of cheap to where it's probably more valuable just to hold it, maybe. Take it easy, Crypto Maniac. Once again, appreciate all the support, everybody. Tune in next time for another live stream drop. We're signing out. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out.